I know exactly why you're binging and how to help you break free for good. You spent years dieting, removing foods from your diet, following these strict rules around what you're allowed to eat, what you should eat. You've done all the different diets, tracking calories and macros, keto, intermittent fasting, low carb, followed meal plans, did the 21-day fixed portion containers. And all those diets did was leave you thinking about food all day, feeling super deprived, feeling super impulsive with food, fearing certain foods, and having these strong urges to binge. And every single time you wanted some chocolate, your restrict brain comes online and says, you shouldn't eat that. That's too much sugar. You said you wanted to lose weight. Watch your calories. Oh, did you get 10K steps in? Oh, make sure you have protein and vegetables at every single meal. Maybe you should eat something healthier. And so you do everything you can to not give in to your cravings. You're drinking tea, you're chewing gum, you're staying busy, you're packing healthy snacks and meals to go to work. You distract yourself, you go to bed early, thinking that this is the right thing to do. Don't give in to your cravings. But what this actually does, without you even recognizing it, this just intensifies your cravings. And then they become stronger and stronger and stronger. And now they're no longer cravings, they are urges to binge. So now you feel like you don't have a choice but to give in. The chocolate isn't just calling your name. The chocolate is screaming your name. You don't just think in your head, ooh, I want some chocolate. You're like, I need the chocolate. You're not just thinking, oh, it'd be nice to enjoy some chocolate. You're like, I need it right now. It's like a monster takes over your body, and the monster literally drives you into the pantry, grabs the box of chocolates, because now you just don't have a little bit of chocolate. You literally have an entire box of chocolates. You're eating fast. You're standing up. You're going through this out-of-body experience like you have no control, like this monster is taking over your body. And sure, you do feel like the temporary high, the temporary comfort, the temporary relief for a few moments, and then instantly shame, frustration, disappointment fills your body, and you end up getting mad at yourself for binging yet again. And then what ends up happening is you feel crappy. Like you're sitting on the toilet and your hands are over your stomach and you're in so much pain. It's not just you're full. You're overly full. Your stomach is hurting you. You're promising yourself you're never going to binge ever again. I remember doing this. I literally remember after a binge, being on the toilet, my arms are wrapped around my stomach. I'm in so much pain for how much chocolate I just consumed. And I was in so much pain. I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, you're never doing this again. But that only lasts a few days until the next urge comes. And then you have to try to willpower your way to not give in again. And I'm here to tell you, there is a better way. And that's through rewiring your brain to stop binge eating. I was exactly where you are right now a few years ago. I had these strong demanding urges. I was telling myself, I'm just going to have one last binge, I promise. I tried not giving in. I tried willpower. I tried motivation. I tried distracting myself. I tried not honoring my cravings, which is why I had strong urges to binge. And it wasn't until I realized binge eating is a habit. Binge eating is a habit. And not only did I need to stop the crazy food rules, I needed to rewire my brain and stop giving into my urges in order to break free from the yo-yo diet binge cycle. So that's exactly what I did. I stopped binge eating because I rewired my brain. I've been able to maintain a binge-free life for over 4 years now because I've rewired my brain. You don't need 7 years in therapy. you got to stop giving into your urges. You don't need a nutritionist to tell you how much to eat. Oh, only have half of an avocado. Oh, make sure you have half a cup of this. You don't need that. You need to rewire your brain. You got to stop giving into your urges. That's what you need. And I know you're fed up with binging. You're so done with diets. You don't want a freaking diet ever again. You're done with them, and you're also so exhausted and fed up with binging. You don't want another quick fix. You don't want to keep distracting yourself and promising yourself tomorrow's going to be better. You want to end this for good. You want a sustainable solution. And this is why I created the Root and Rewire membership, so that you can get to the root of your binge eating. You can rewire your brain out of the yo-yo diet binge cycle for good this time. And when you do this, you're going to stop eating in secret when you're home alone. You're going to stop thinking about food 24/7. You're going to stop feeling controlled by past trigger foods. And you're going to stop promising yourself you're going to have one last binge and then tomorrow's going to be better. And honestly, the best part, straight up, you're going to be coached by me, somebody who gets you, somebody who has past lived experience with binge eating, not a therapist that's going to look at you like you have 25 eyeballs and say, oh, let's just go back to your childhood when you know that you had a good childhood and you just spent years dieting. You don't need a nutritionist to give you a meal plan. You don't need your doctor to tell you, oh, you're just stressed and depressed. You need somebody who's been in your shoes, who cares about you, who knows exactly what it's like to experience these urges and food guilt and constant food thoughts. I've been where you've been, and I'm on the other side. And I've helped hundreds of clients at this point conquer binge eating as well too. So that's one of the best parts. You're going to be actually coached by me, your badass mentor who actually gets you for the first time. Like no parent, partner, therapist, nutritionist, dietitian will ever understand you. You're going to be part of the most incredible badass community who's going to help you feel less alone. And you're going to have less urges. You're going to have less binges. You're going to have less guilt and finally break free from binge eating. Because here's the thing. When you rewire your brain and you release your food rules, you're less deprived. When you're less deprived, you have less urges. When you have less urges, you have less binges. And this is how you break free. And the holidays are literally right around the corner. There's literally no better time to join than now so that you can enjoy the pie, the desserts, the foods that you normally don't have, and walk into each social event with confidence that you can stop when you're full because you have the tools. You are rewiring your brain. You're having less food thoughts. You're less impulsive around food. So this is truly the best place to start healing your relationship with food, the Root and Rewire membership. You hear me talking about rewiring your brain all the time. And it's time that you jump inside to not only learn the tools, but to feel seen, to feel understood, to be part of a community that's going to celebrate you, to have tangible tools, to know exactly what to do to stop your binge eating. So I'm going to go ahead and leave the link down below for you. You can also DM me on my Instagram membership, and I'll send you the details. There's been over 100 people that have officially gone through this membership. And everyone's favorite part is truly the community. It's unlike anything else. So you have the tools to rewire your brain and become less impulsive with food. You have the coaching with me. You have the badass community. It's everything that you need. So I cannot wait to see you inside. This is what you need. You don't need another diet. You don't need 7 years in therapy. You don't need a nutritionist. You don't need another quick fix. You just need to rewire your brain and to stop giving into your urges to break this habit. So I cannot freaking wait to see you inside. I care about you. I know what it takes to conquer binge eating. I'm by your side. I've got you. And it's so much closer than you actually realize. Like, it actually doesn't have to be this complicated thing. One of my clients said, I just had the biggest breakthrough after watching just one of your trainings inside of the membership. You get access, instant access to over 14 hours of trainings right away. And this client said, after just hearing one training and the fact that you broke it down and helped me understand that binge eating was a habit, I had the biggest breakthrough of my life. And she's having binge-free days, binge-free months. Why? Because once you understand that binge eating is a habit, and then you also understand how to rewire your brain out of this habit, you're going to conquer binge eating. So I'm so excited to support you. The link is going to be down below. You can also DM me on my Instagram membership, and I cannot wait to have you inside and to celebrate you and to see how you're becoming less impulsive with food. You're having less food thoughts, and you can walk into any social event with pure confidence that you're not going to binge.